Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Coralie D here. So if you already follow me on Instagram or you've watched some of my YouTube videos, you probably already know that I'm a little bit obsessed with that great thing called ice cream. I absolutely love it. It's such a tasty meal, and I usually have it for my breakfast, sometimes my lunch and sometimes my dinner. And I've had a lot of people asking me, how do you make it? How do you make the flavors? Are bananas good for you? All these kind of questions. So I thought I would just do a quick recipe video on some of my favorite flavors. I think my favorite is probably chocolate orange. Well, that's what it is at the moment. I'm sure it'll change over the next year or so when I'll be eating a lot of it. So I've actually made 3 different flavors of ice cream today. I will probably do some more. If you guys have any questions about other ones, please ask me, but we're gonna go straight into it. So here are the videos of me making my ice cream. I really hope you enjoy. So here they are. So first things first, when making ice cream, you want to try and have super ripe bananas. Basically, the spottier the better. So today I'm putting 5 lovely bananas into this container. I usually like to cut them up pretty small as it usually makes blending them easier and quicker. Now you can use any size container for this. I usually have a huge one, but I'm just going to be using this one to show you how much goes in for just making 1 bowlful. So you're going to seal it up and then take to your freezer. It's best to leave overnight for optimum fluff when blending. So the next morning, or whenever the bananas have been frozen, you're going to grate up your orange. Now I like it really orangey, so I'm going to use a whole orange. If you don't have a wee grater built into your blender, you can just use a hand grater and add in the orange juice. Now you're going to put the slicer in and then add all of your bananas in. So usually the blender is about 3/4 full by the time you've put them all in. Then you're going to add some cocoa powder, about 1 tablespoon if you want to be super specific, a dash of milk. Now you can use plant-based milk or even water if you like. Now this is optional, but if you fancy some extra flavour, add a dash of caramel flavour. I am in love with this stuff. It's so super tasty. Then you're going to pulse a couple of times before blending fully. And then simply you're going to scoop out the mixture into your bowl. Now you can go ahead and devour this straight away, or add some more orange slices, or even desiccated coconut, which I find is so great for adding another wee flavour to this amazing bowl. Kiwi. Now, this is great if you find a few extra kiwis lying about, which I think is quite common. So first of all, we're going to cut the ends off each of the kiwis and then going to slice them in half. Then you're going to put them through the grater, or you can simply put them straight into the blender if you don't have a grater. Then you're going to add your bananas so that they're pretty much full all the way to the top. Then a dash of vanilla extract, some plant-based milk of your choice again, or some water, pulse, and then blend completely until it looks super creamy. Then you're going to scoop into your bowl and enjoy straight away, or you can slice up even more kiwis if you have, and make it look even more pretty. The kiwi seeds actually add a pleasantly enjoyable crunch if you guys are into crunchy stuff. And if you like even more crunch, I can suggest adding some nuts, for example, into any of your ice creams. Now, this is perfect if you enjoy your lean green machines. So I would say this one is a mean green kiwi ice cream. So it's so perfect to start your day, no matter what you're doing, whether you're going to the gym, whether you're at work, whether you're just chilling. It's so sweet, so tasty, and so colourful and green. So mango. Now I am such a massive mango lover, and if you're like me, you will fall in love with this ice cream flavour. So first of all, you're gonna take 1 mango and slice down either side of the seed and slice into squares like so. Don't worry if you don't manage this first time, it can be quite tricky to get the hang of. Then you're going to open it out so it looks like a flower. And then you're going to pick off the squares until you have used almost all of the mango. but keep some for the end. Then you're going to add your bananas, again so that it's almost full, about 3/4 full. Then you're going to add a dash of your plant-based milk, pulse, and then blend and watch the magic happen. Now here I am putting the ice cream in a jar. It's quite a big jar. You can do the same as well if you like, or you can just put it into a bowl. Either way, it's going to taste so amazing. And then if you like, you can add a couple pieces of mango on top if you can fit them without making too much mess. Again, if it's in a bowl, you can go crazy and add more mango, add more banana, add some nuts if you like. And now you can go and enjoy this bowl or jar of sunshine. Those were my ice cream videos, and I really hope you guys are going to try these at home because they're so delicious, especially the chocolate orange one. And also if you put like the caramel flavoring or vanilla flavoring, you can just have it with the banana. It's just so delicious. I think people, when they first try it, they're like, oh, this tastes so good, I shouldn't be eating it because it's unhealthy, just because it's so sweet and it's just luxurious. So it's quite weird when you kind of get into eating it every day because you're like, oh, I shouldn't be eating it, but no, it's really good. Really good energy. Like, I'm like hyped for the rest of the day. So it's such a good breakfast to have, and it's great for having with other things like desserts. Like if you're making a crumble or you're making a cake, instead of having ice cream, like dairy ice cream, you can just make this, whip it up really quickly, and you can have it with whatever cake you make. I will probably do a cake recipe soon, and I'll have an ice cream with that because it's so delicious. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or you have any recipes you want me to do, please comment below in the description, in the comment section, whatever you want to call it, and I will see you in the next video. So here's to good ice cream making. See you later.